Okay, this morning we are going to make scones. For the scones, I need 280 grams of flour, 125 grams of butter. The butter must be at room temperature, a little bit softish, okay? Then we mix the butter and the flour, mix nicely together, so that incorporate all together as one. Now my butter and my flour has been mixed properly, gives a nice crumble. I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients. You got sugar, 30 grams of sugar, 15 grams of baking powder, 1 beaten egg, which I'm going to incorporate in my buttermilk. 100 ml of buttermilk and 1 beaten egg. All those ingredients will go into the flour. I'll also put a pinch of salt in there. Now we mix it all together like this nicely to make a nice dough. Scones don't need to be kneaded, just make a nice dough like this. You don't work it too much. It's a dough that's very soft, not overworked, and that's basically like this. After that dough will be resting for about an hour before we can roll it and shape the scones. Okay, now my dough has been resting for about an hour, right? I'm gonna roll it. Flour is very important. Every time you make dough or any pastry, pasta, whatever, always make sure that you got enough flour so it doesn't stick. Flour is a good friend of doughs in general. Okay, that's it. Now I'm gonna roll the dough. In fact, just shape it again nicely. Very important that you have a smooth dough. Okay, the scones dough is very soft, has not been worked or kneaded for long at all, so you must roll it very carefully. Keep it a shape, nice shape, so you can use the cutter and cut it nicely after. We're looking at about 2 to 3 centimeter thick. 2 to 3 centimeter. That's right. That's more or less the thickness. Now, at the end, the last few rows, I just roll the pin. I'm not pressing anything, just to have that smooth surface. That's it. Now I can use my cutter and start. Here I got a tray with, it's just been buttered, lightly buttered, and flour again. And then I make my scone. That's what you're looking for, that kind of thickness, about 2 to 3 centimeter. And then when you put them on a tray, don't put them too near each other. They somehow expand a little bit, not much, but you have to leave a little space nevertheless. Here we go. Okay, once the scones have been cut and leave a little space in between. They're gonna go up, not much on the side, but still they might expand a little bit. So just leave that little space in between, and then you start egg wash. Again, nice and evenly. Egg wash. Now scones. This one is a plain scone. There's nothing inside. Scones can be made sweet or savory. For sweet, you can put nuts inside. You can put carrots, raisins, dry cranberry, for instance. Sky's the limit. I mean, as long as you don't put any fruits or anything that's too wet, they're not going to rise. Also, on the savory side, you can put mixed herbs, garden herbs. You can put cheese in it. You can put onions, spring onions, anything. I mean, again, the sky is the limit. Also, the scones. This is more or less the size of scones you would serve for breakfast, but you can make it smaller, and you can use it for cocktails, cocktail party or a little snack or whatever. Okay, so this is basically the scones, how it's made. What the important thing is not to knead the pastry too much. It's just to mix all ingredients together. Don't work it too much, and that's very important. That's the secret for scones. Okay. Okay. Now my scones are ready to go in the oven for 20 minutes at 180 degrees, and then later on I will show you the finished product. Thank you. Now my scones are ready. As you can see, nice and evenly cooked, beautiful. If you take one, for instance, the nice inside, a bit crumbly, which is the way it should be, and perfectly baked. All right, that's it now. All right, I've done a presentation as well. You can present it eventually, you know, once it is done. Also, to make a scone a little bit more healthy, you can use whole wheat flour as well. There's not a problem with that. Whole wheat flour makes also a nice scone, slightly more healthy, and is just an example of presentation. That's it. Here's scones for the day.